I welcome you all with my love and respects. Today I am continuing on the most mysterious subject, how to predict your death. When I say the word predict, the word is too small. I don't have any other English word. That is the reason I am using the word predict. Original Sanskrit word is jnanam. Aparanta jnanam means knowledge of the moment you leave the body. So the word jnanam is not just predicting. Jnanam has three components. One, knowing the time, delaying if required, delaying or preponing if required, and knowing how to face it consciously. So all three put together is called jnanam. So this sutra talks completely about the science of leaving the body. First, knowing the time, date, time. Second, preponing or postponing as required. Third, ability, being prepared to face consciously. All these three put together is called jnanam. Let us enter into the technique, the process. Very beautifully Patanjali says, Sopakramam nirupakramancha karma tatsanyamat. Sopakramam nirupakramancha karma tatsanyamat. It's the karmas which is already activated in your muscle memory, which is going to be experienced in the very muscle memory, biomemory you are carrying now, is called prarabdha. See, anything happening in the universe is because of karma. Anything. So in you there are two layer karmas. One, which is going to be experienced in the very body which you are carrying now. Second, which may be experienced later on, not with the same body you are carrying, but with the same mind you are carrying. Understand? For example, if you have a karma, you will be shot in an arrow when you are flying. That karma cannot be experienced in this body because in this body you do not have the capacity for flying. Of course, unless you are a levitating yogi. You do not have the capacity for flying. So that karma cannot be experienced in this body. So naturally that stays as a sanjita. Let me explain exactly how you accumulate karma. For example, when you are in a fish body, when you are going around, you suddenly see a tortoise, which has a capacity to live in the water and in the land. You feel, wow, that's a little better option. This fellow has some more capacities than me. Immediately that greed takes the picture of the tortoise and the abilities of the tortoise and records inside you. That becomes a karma now. So when you have the option of taking one more body after your death, after you leave the fish body, you sit and choose, oh, what kind of body I should assume. Then all the pictures which you took and preserved in your archives, everything comes in front of you. Feel, wow, this tortoise is the best option. This fellow can live in the water and in the land, both. Sometime, due to greed, you may think a bigger option. Directly let us become a bull or a pig, which has more abilities. No, then you have a difficulty. The greed which you have, your awareness should have the ability to create that mechanism. If you stand strongly, adamantly, no, I may not be able to create bull body, but I am going to create only bull body, then you will be a handicapped bull or mentally retarded bull. Now this is the way the evolving. I am giving you exact logic. The sacred secret with which karma functions, the bodies are assumed. Many people who are handicapped by birth, they take the human body before they are matured. Their consciousness, awareness gets matured for human body. Why do you think in the modern days so much of mentally retarded kids and by birth difficulties? Because many animals have become greedy to be in the human body. And many human beings don't want to assume human body once more. Because this power hungry, politicians have made human life as hell on the planet Earth. All the wealth being sucked and held, the whole structure has made human life as a hell on planet Earth. So, human beings doesn't want human body anymore. After 2-3 times they say enough, done, we are done. But neither they know signs of enlightenment. And all animals wanted to taste human body. So all these fellows come back as physically handicapped or mentally handicapped. In front of you, all the options will be there. Your choice and your ability, based on that you assume the body. So all the photographs you have taken due to pain or pleasure or greed in your life, anything crashed, your senses and inner space becomes karma inside. In the body which you are carrying now, certain karmas have become your muscle memory, which you are supposed to experience, but not compulsion. I tell you, even the karmas with which you created this body does not necessarily needed to be experienced. It's not a compulsion. It's not a compulsion. Supposed to be experienced if you are not interfering. It's like there is a tape recorder in your room playing certain song. It will complete the song if you are not interfering. But if you are interfering, the song can be stopped, fast forwarded, rewinded, anything can be done. Same way only your karma, prarabdha karma. The karma with which you created your body. The karma with which your muscle memories are made. The karma with which your biomemory is made. That karma is almost like a tape recorder. It goes on singing its own song. Babu, babu, ba. It goes on. If you don't interfere, it will go on. But you have the capacity to interfere, rewind, fast forward, alter even full stop. Pull the CD out. You have the capacity. The karma which will start expressing in your life in this very body is prarabdha. The karma which may express after this body, but in the same mind. Means you are carrying the fine print of that, but still you have not opened up that software in your life, or that mental setup in your life, that lifestyle in your life. You may open it up after some janmas. That is called sanjita. Now, when you do samyama on your karmas, I can give you a very precise technique on samyama on the karmas. In every action, bring awareness. When you are eating, bring awareness and see how you are eating. Is eating is possessing you too much? Or the eating is happening like a casual act? When you are in seeing something, see, is the seeing is possessing you? Or that seeing is a casual act? Same way when you hear, see, if the hearing is a casual act, or is it possessing you? When you are in sexual activity, see, is it possessing you or it is just going like a casual act? See, anything which is casual, which does not bring suffering by being or not being, is not going to bind you. It's not going to bind you. Anything which is serious by being or not being. For example, if the cigarette is too serious on you and it gives tremendous suffering without that being part of your life, then it is going to bind you. Sometimes the much bigger crimes or much bigger bad things which you think as bad or society tells as bad, may be very casual, it may not be binding you. Then that karma doesn't bind. Understand? I am talking very clearly about the cosmic law of karma. Sometime, for example, I am giving, sometime the alcohol itself, it will not be binding you. If it is there, okay. If it is not there, okay. Then it won't be binding you, even if you drink. But the cigarette will be almost choking your neck. If you are not having, you almost feel suffocated, almost feel like dying, frustrated. Then it will be binding you. So the bondage comes by the strength of the suffering which you are going through, not by the action itself. The definition of action does not bring bondage, but the pain it creates by being or not being in your life creates bondage. Bring awareness to your whole day action. Then you will know which is your prarabdha, which you wanted to enjoy in this very body, and which is there in your bank balance and may enjoy later on, if time permits, if life permits. Knowing prarabdha and sanjita, you suddenly know. See, if you don't have any strong karma to be enjoyed through your muscle memory, you will just know very clearly you are relaxing. You are relaxing. Now you can take a choice of relaxing from the body and becoming enlightened, or you can take the choice becoming enlightened and activating the body again. And one more thing, always when you leave the body by enlightenment, you have the complete freedom to activate or not to activate the body again. I wanted this predicting your death to be more experiential, not just as theory. I especially sat and spent time, at least hours together, day in and night, curled out all the scientifically provable methods to predict your death from the yogic, Vedic and Siddha traditions. I am going to give you the tips on this predicting your death from all three traditions. See, techniques and tips from the Patanjali's original work is yogic tradition. Techniques and tips from the Patanjali's works, commentaries. The commentators are all Vedantis. So from those books is Vedantic tradition, Vedic tradition. And techniques and tips from all the original works done by Patanjali in Tamil language. Patanjali is from Tamil Nadu. He has compiled many things, many works in Tamil. So from that I curled out. That is from Siddha tradition. Actually, Patanjali himself is a yogi. His followers were two groups. All the Sanskrit-based followers of Patanjali became Vedantis. All the Tamil-based followers of Patanjali became Siddhas. So from all these three traditions I have curled out scientifically verifiable, provable tips and techniques and omens and methods to predict your death. And not only that, I'll create a hospice and an hospital just to study all this and record it for posterity. Let the science be analyzed, studied, recorded, and spread to the whole world. So I've culled out at least 100 tips and techniques and methods. In next few days, I'll go on be giving. But before that, I wanted to create the base. Because the base you need to understand about your own karma. That's the first thing Patanjali wants you to understand. One full 24 hours very sincerely practice today. Bring your awareness on every action you do, including breathing, walking, talking, eating. Take one glass neem juice. That will really help you to keep your awareness high, up. Liver will be clean. If you take neem juice every day, you will not fall into unawareness whole day when you practice the awareness methods like a breath watch or being aware of your body, mind, movements. If you are practicing that constant awareness, neem juice will be a high help. And not only that, if you get a chance, the marudani leaf, which is used as a henna in Indian tradition, that henna leaf, if you make it like a paste and apply under the feet, again all your pitta will be sucked out. You will have the strong, pure awareness. Today, whole day practice. Then tomorrow, whatever tips I give you, the techniques I give you, it will click with you. You will catch it. I think I'll give you the tips, techniques, methods to predict your future after preparing you. Before that, anything I say, it will go above your head. It will not hit you. You will not catch it. You will not catch the purpose. Maybe today I'll stop with this. Whole day be aware of walking, talking, sitting, all the action. Just be aware. Then tomorrow I'll give you exact examples and methods of finding out your prarabdha and sanjita, which you need to exhaust in this body. Are you going towards exhausting, or still you have a lot? And not only that, the omens, portents, tips directly to predict your death from yogic, Vedic and Siddha, from all three traditions. Please understand, do this process sincerely so that tomorrow you can catch up with the technique. Tomorrow you can exactly click with it. It will help you. So take neem juice. If you have the henna, apply on the feet. And whole day be aware. Of whatever is happening, thinking, body movement, everything. Tomorrow we'll enter into the deeper truths of samyama and the omens, portents to predict your death. Not only predicting, the ability to predict, prepone or postpone if required, and ability to handle consciously when it happens. All three put together is called jnanam. I bless you all. To achieve, experience, live, express, radiate, and share the eternal bliss, Nithyananda. Thank you.